Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and the 8th anniversary is almost here on Global, so it's time to get hype. It's time to start really thinking about what's coming. So what I would like to do is I'm going to try to do a video on each part and kind of overview each part before it comes so that you know kind of what is coming. So in this video, we're going to go through everything that you should be able to expect in part 1. And kind of talk about some of these events and things that you kind of know what to expect when things are going to be coming, right? So let's go ahead and hop into it. And at the time I'm putting out this video, it's literally only like 2 days away, and then all this stuff is going to start dropping, right? All right, so let's go here and we're going to go into part 1. So there's going to be a login bonus, right? And we are in the countdown campaign right now, so we're already getting special login bonuses, but there's going to be another login bonus that will start when the anniversary starts, okay? There are going to be limited and daily missions that help give us a lot of rewards. So some of the things we're going to be earning are 8th anniversary coins, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. There's going to be rainbow tickets. There's going to be a 77 ticket. And there's regular 8th anniversary tickets as well. So there's a lot of like different currencies we're going to be getting that I want to make sure you guys understand what to do with those, right? Then what we have is we have an everyone's energy campaign. So what this is all players playing the game, just by doing things in the game, you're going to build up energy for the spirit bomb, and the more energy we get, the more rewards we will get, right? I would assume we're just going to complete this naturally. I don't think you have to do anything special. As long as you're playing Dokkan, you're going to be helping to fill this up. So just expect to get a lot of free stones and some tickets and some keys from this. And I do believe those might be the Supreme Kai keys right there that we might get. So that would be really sweet if that's what they are. I think it is. Then obviously the big hypeness is the dual Dokkan Fest. So let's go ahead and look at the banners. So that's part of this video too, is we're going to actually look at the banners and talk about what are on the banners, right? So one banner is going to have the Super Saiyan 3 duo. It's going to have a Gotenks and Piccolo. So those are the two new units, right? Then we have STR Gamma 1. We have STR Cooler. AGL Full Power Frieza. The Year 7 Gods. We have the Powerful Comeback Vegeta. The Reps of Universe 7 Evolution Blue Vegeta LR, the Year 5 Gogeta, and then we have STR LR Vegito, we have the GT Super Saiyan Vegeta, right? So there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is a 10 featured character banner, right? These banners though are very good. So by the way, it's almost pointless to do a should you pull on anniversary, because that's by default the type of banner players should be summoning on, right? Now when I'm analyzing this banner, I would say of the two new units, the Super Saiyan 3 is the weaker of the two, but he's still very, very good. I'm not a big fan of either of the side banner characters, to be honest. I do like Gotenks and Piccolo more than the banner unit on the other banner that we're going to talk about. But in terms of the other units, STR Gamma 1, STR Cooler, and STR Year 5 Gogeta, those are the strongest units here. They're ridiculous. So the Year 5s are going to EZA during the anniversary, and they are ridiculously good, right? Cooler is still one of the best extreme units in the entire game, and Gamma 1 is still one of the best like Dokkan Fest TURs in the game. And so for me personally, I'm excited to potentially get Cooler and Gamma 1 rainbowed, because I need to rainbow both of them. So I think those two are very strong units on the banner, and obviously the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku and then the Vegeta is also a very strong unit, right? So there's definitely some good things here. In the Year 7 Gods, they're still really good as well, and they have a very good leader skill. So there's a lot of very good red zone viable units here that you're going to be pulling if you go in on this banner, right? The second banner has got the GT duo. So it's got the GT Kid Goku with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. They are still regarded to be, in many cases, the best unit in the game. There's still argument for them, even over, say, a character like Bulma, as being the best unit in the game. So they're up there. They're super mega top tier. The Nova and Ice unit is kind of garbage, to be honest. I don't know if you're going to be using them. Shadow Dragons is actually like one of the most shafted things in the game, because they keep spreading out the releases or like making the units really, really wonky, like the physical Nova Shenron being like a super class and like wanting super class characters, and then GT bosses like not getting a proper leader skill. Like they have just trashed on the Shadow Dragons. So they're always in a tough spot, because then they spread them out, because we got that really good banner unit Tech Sin Shenron, but not like they're not a good enough team yet, and they need to like really pump out a lot of Shadow Dragons, and they don't really get a lot of help in the celebration, so they're kind of just a dead unit on arrival, to be honest. Then we got Gamma 2, who's ridiculous. We actually have the Dokkan Fest Cooler Movie Goku and Vegeta, who I don't even have, so I would be excited to pick up a copy of them for sure. Namek Goku's really good. The Year 7 GT duel, and they're, people are talking that they've actually improved a little bit because of the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku that just dropped on JP. So, if you really like GT, the fact that you could get the STR GT duel and then the physical Year 7 GT units, and then looking forward to the Tanabata unit, like that's really a good core of a GT Super Saiyan 4 team right there, right? AGL UI Goku, we know that he's still very, very good because he has the dodging, and then obviously the Year 5 Vegito is going to be really, really good there. Then we have the LR Bootanks, the Super Saiyan Goku GT, and then just a couple of side units. So both banners to me are very strong. I think there are pros and cons to each banner, right? So I would say pick which one has your favorite units on it, or the ones that you like the most. So like, for example, I would say the main Dokkan Fest LR, like the STR GT duel, is slightly stronger than the Super Saiyan 3 duel. But then in terms of Gammas, I would say Gamma 1 slightly stronger than Gamma 2. But they're all four of those, they're all very close to their counterparts, right? We have Namek Goku and Namek Frieza. I would say they're very close. They're like neck and neck. I would say Goku would have a slight advantage, right? Then we've got like the Cooler Movie duo and LR Cooler. LR Cooler is definitely the better of the two there. Out of the Year 7s, I would say they're both pretty equal, right? But then when we're looking at the Year 6, the UI Goku is definitely stronger than the Vegeta, just because the UI Goku's got the dodge. I would say the Year 5s are pretty much equal, right? So the banners are just so close. You kind of just pick which one you want to do, but definitely they're worth summoning on. And I think part of it too is in your box, which banner has the most units you need is another big reason to decide which one. But you really can't go wrong. Both of the banners are very good there. All right, so then we have the new Dokkan events for the new units, so that'll be good. Then we have the 8th anniversary 77 summon, right? And actually, I actually didn't pull this one up. I probably should. So here, let me drop these two off. We're done with those. I didn't pull this one up. Let's pull this one up. So let's pull up the 77 summon here. So here's what the 77 summon is. It's literally a 77 unit summon. You are getting 3 guaranteed LRs. And they do pull the LRs from different pools. So you're not going to get like 3 super old junky ones. So the first of the 3 LRs will basically come from any of them. Then there's a smaller pool that the second to last one will come from. And then the last one comes from a single pool, which I believe is made up of newer LRs. Now, our LR pool could look slightly different than JP's just because our timelines are different, right? The featured characters here, I mean, there are some strong options. I think STR Piccolo is the GOAT. Like, he's really, really good, right? Jocko's solid, like with his dodge. Goku Black's a solid support for Future Saga. Zero and 19, I think, are still very good on Android. So there are some nice featured banner units here for sure. Nothing crazy, but definitely STR Piccolo is the one you want there. And then on LR, so here's the pools, right? So Pool A is a lot of the newest units. Now, one unit I think that will be different is they had AGL Gold and Frieza, but we kind of got him somewhat recently. I don't think that Golden Frieza would be here. I don't know that I would expect him, right? But someone like Inzamasu definitely would be there, and he would be probably one of the newer ones that would be on there. So there's definitely some like nice units that you can pull off of this. I think Physical Janemba is still decent. Goku Piccolo, I know a lot of people like them. So yeah, there's some good units here. And if anything else, it's a great way just to get yellow coin LRs, which a lot of players are missing. It can help fill out your box a little bit, right? So definitely some good units there. And then Group B is a very small pool. And then this is kind of like a mid-range. But in Group B, I mean, Spirit Bomb Goku gets his EZA during the celebration. Kale and Caulifla, they're going to EZA right after the anniversary. So they're really good. The Super Baby 2 is EZAing right now in JP. Unfortunately, on Global, that EZA might not come till like December. So it's going to be a hot minute till we get him. But yeah, there's definitely some nice. And then yeah, Group C is like the really, really old group, right? So the thing is all 3 of your summons, like all 3 of your LRs could come from Group A, right? What it is like the really old ones from Group C, they're only going to be included on the first one. And then the second one will include B and A, and then the last one will only be A. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is in this 77 summon, there actually is a decent chance you pull extra LRs. So any LR you pull before the last 3, those are going to be extra. The last 3 units you see will be LRs. Now, the way you summon on this is there will be missions, and in total, there's 50 tickets you need to summon on this. You cannot complete the summon, I believe it's until part 3. So do not stress about not finding all the tickets right away. Just make sure you're doing those missions, but you're going to have to wait, I believe, until part 3. Now, they will do a stone version of this, and it is 300 stones. Honestly, it depends on your box if this is worth it or not. For a veteran like me, it actually might not be worth it because there's a lot of LRs. I could get shafted and get 3 rainbow LRs here, but I probably will pull it. It's just too fun not to pull on this extra. And for the value you're getting with 300 stones, I mean, it is still good value no matter what. So definitely, this is something you could maybe think about pulling on for sure if you want to give up 300 stones for it. Another strategy you could do is you could do your summons on the main Dokkan Fest banners first, and then if you find yourself having 300 stones when you're done and you want to go in on this, you definitely could. You don't have to decide right away. This banner is going to be up for a while, okay? So that is the 77 summon. Then after that, we have just the normal 8th anniversary summon. Now this is what we're getting tickets for right now. And on global, I just checked my box. I already have 116 of these tickets. So we're getting way more of these tickets than JP did, for sure. So there's going to be a lot of pulls on here. Now, I'm not going to lie. The feature characters are all kind of doo-doo. There isn't anything like... There's stuff here that's definitely, like, okay. But there's nothing here that's amazing or groundbreaking. Or I would say even... I don't know that any of this is really red zone viable. Like this tech Sin Shenron is very good, but as I mentioned earlier, he just doesn't have a great team right now. But I do like him. There's nice, like these GT supports are really nice. They're just not going to be able to hang in red zone. This Trunks and Giru is a newer support that came with Pan. Once again, not really red zone viable unless you're dodging. So yeah, there's some solid units here, but nothing really to write home about. But what you're looking for on these 8th anniversary generic summons is you're looking for LRs. So LRs will be here unfeatured, so you definitely could pluck some really decent units out of there on LR. So that's really what you're hoping for there. Okay, then we are going to have some Dragonstone things. So I believe they are going to give you, they're going to do a batch here where I think they're going to give you a free pick on this one. I believe it's free. I could be wrong. But yeah, this is the red Dragonstone 19. So the red Dragonstone will be free. And if I open this in a new tab, these units aren't the craziest, but it's going to look something like... Oh, did I open the wrong one? Hold on. I opened the wrong one. Hold up. Go back to here. I wanted to just open that, but we could do this. Open link in new tab. There we go. So if we open this, this is showing you like the units that are on here. And the pool isn't the craziest, but there are some decent units, right? And a lot of these are basically old Dokkan Fest that have easy A's. So the newer ones you can pick probably the better. But for the most part, this could just be for veterans, maybe for collections, filling out and getting maybe some rainbows on some old units that you haven't been able to get. Things like that. But as we go to the top of the list, like in Bardock, like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is solid. We just got Physical 17's Easy A. What I'll probably do is, like, once these stones actually drop on Global, I will do a video telling you what I would recommend you to use your stones on for these characters, okay? So I'll try to get those videos, like, the night that it drops, and I'll just do it like in game. The reason why I don't want to do it early is because if the list changes, I don't want my video to be inaccurate, right? But I don't foresee that really changing. So you're going to get a free red dragon stone to do that. Then there's going to be the purple stones, and I believe you can buy multiples of these. And what this is going to be is there's going to be like 3 different categories of units to pull on. I'm definitely going to wait to do like which you should get with this, because they have changed these up quite a bit. But there's going to be a pool of like 120 leads that only cost 1 stone. So if you get 3 stones, you could pick 3 of these. But then there's like category lead pools that come with side banner characters. And then there's LR pools that come with side characters. And sometimes the side characters make it worth it even though they cost more stones. So just look forward to that. And once again, that is a paid only stone. But I probably will do one video and just do like the red, blue, and purple stones all in one. But just to know that there's red, blue, and purple stones coming. The red ones, I believe, are the only free ones, and then the other ones are kind of paid. So yeah, that's the premium Dragonstone pack you can buy there. You can buy it 3 times, so you can get up to 3 stones. So if you want an LR pack, you have to use all 3. The category lead pack with the banner side. The LRs come with 2 side characters. the category leads will come with one, and then the 120 leads are just by themselves. So once again, I'll do a separate video on my recommendations for those. There's going to be a ton of Dragonstone sales. There's going to be like the Twitter, like the retweet campaign, all that stuff is going to be in here. We already have this going right now. So just as this, you see that little blue megaphone pop up, just click that. And then just click on Twitter or click on one of those social media things. You don't actually have to post anything. If you just click on it, it gives you the Dragonstones. So make sure you click on that every day. Even if you don't actually want to post, you can just back out. You'll get the rewards. Elder Kais will be on sale if you need those. Then we're going to have some story events. And I believe this is where the free-to-play characters are going to begin. We're not going to be able to get them to their max status right away. But there is going to be a Babidi and Majin Vegeta standby unit that is free-to-play. And then there is going to be a Hercule free-to-play unit that we'll have coming. And then there's going to be other, there might even be, support memories in here as well. So there'll be basic story event rewards. Just do those, get the stones, couple free-to-play characters there, right? Then we're going to have this Pilaf limited time event, right? And this Pilaf event is good because you get skill orbs for Power of Wishes. So this is a daily quest that you can do once a day. Definitely make sure you're hitting this every day because there are some very good equips in there. And there are very good Power of Wishes characters already existing. And then obviously the two new Dokkan Fests are going to be in that category as well. So you definitely want to hit up these equips, okay? Then there's going to be this Goku special event. And this Goku special event, you definitely want to get it done because you get 30 Dragon Stones upon completion. The first stage, I think, is actually like a fairly offensive stage. And you have to do a lot of damage to the Goku. The second stage is called defense training. So you have to actually like survive 3 turns. So you just have to focus on surviving. And then once you get those both done, you're going to get 30 Dragon Stones. So definitely get that done there. Then we're going to have some new challenge events. So this is the Shadow Dragon event, which has got the red zone like content. This is what they're saying on JP is now the hardest event in the game. So definitely look forward to that. And then we have another challenge event there as well. EZA is coming for Vegito and Boo. Vegito I don't think is the craziest, to be honest. I think you're going to EZA him and probably not really use him. Boo's EZA is very good. And he is going to combo really well with the new LR Boo, but they need like a proper like 200% lead. But yeah, the STR Boo EZA, I do like that one. So I will definitely be getting some showcases out on them. They will do a banner for them if you want to pull for them. New Ultimate Clash will be coming. A lot of EZA stages opening up. More Dokkan events will be open. Boost will go from 3 to 5 on the weekends. We are currently getting this right now, so I think it's just going to continue. On the weekends, we'll have all hidden potential stages open. Make sure, especially if you're a newer player, you do hidden potential stages every single day. Potential orbs are not farmable, and you need them. They're a very important resource in the game. And then the Elder Kai keys or the Supreme Kai keys, those we just got those because the new month just started. So those should already be available in the shop if you want to buy those, right? So anyways, guys, there you go. There is everything for part 1. They could definitely throw in some other tweaks on global, but for the most part, that's what JP had. So anyways, guys, let me know if you're excited for the anniversary. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.